right, welcome to Microphone Diaries. We are broadcasting live from the Discover Denton Welcome Center from the DentonRadio.com studios, and I am here with Slightly Highly Lovely. If y'all want to say hi
What's up, guys?
to people in the camera. This show is brought to you by UNT. Established in 1890, UNT is ranked a Tier 1 research institution by the Carnegie Classification. At UNT, more than 37,000 students from around the world fulfill their dreams and transform their lives through education and opportunity. So without further ado, I'm here with some talented musicians and singer-songwriters. So let's get started. So I just wanted to ask, what is your story? Like, how did Slightly Highly Lovely come to be?
Well, it was it was definitely a long time coming.
This is really her project.
Yes, this started my project. So it started with just me, and I've always had this idea of having a duo, having awesome harmonies, having Clint play along, and well, he wouldn't do it, so I had to find other people. So I kind of, went through the audition, played with a couple of people every once, kind of pretty much had people like fill in with me. And then somehow
full circle here.
He's like, I'll play with you. And then I was like,
so
great.
y'all are brother and sister.
We are brother and
I
sister.
just want to establish that so everybody
Yes.
knows that. How y'all.
We are brother and sister.
Which means we have the
duo
brother-sister
to
harmony
treat.
magic. So
Yeah. And we've been in bands together
since high school.
Literally every band he's ever had, which is a
Yeah.
lot of bands. So I've played
Cool.
lots of genres with him and done a lot of stuff. So we've had years and years of working on it. And then we kind of got together and everything went so well. And we were like, okay, we got to start getting another harmony.
Like a family band.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so we've met Tara. Well, we re-met her. We
Yeah.
kind of went to
school
school
with her,
together.
too.
So it was kind of
It's
interesting to bring her in.
Type
She
thing.
she responded to one of our ads as like, hey guys, we're looking for, like, he detailed it like this guitar player, blah, and she like, I can sing. We're like, all right,
Cool.
come on.
Awesome.
And then
Here
here
you are.
here she is,
What's
and
y'all-
here we are, and it's amazing to see how Slightly Highly is now than it was like 3 months ago, 3 weeks ago for that
wow.
matter.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
So y'all are brand new.
We are
Pretty much.
Brand new
yeah.
to the music scene.
We
Awesome.
are.
Well, cool. So how did you come up with Slightly Highly Lovely? Where did that inspiration come from?
So at the time, my ex-boyfriend was playing with me, and he was doing some bass and some harmonies a little bit, and we were trying band names, and he always said the term slightly highly, like about everything, slightly highly annoying, slightly highly,
yeah.
and I was like, that's cool. And so I'm like, we should use that. And of course he was like, slightly highly toxic, and I'm like, yeah, but we play too pretty of stuff. So I spent like 3 weeks. It was a long time where I'm like, I like slightly highly, and I'm going to figure out what word will go next with it. And I don't know why lovely didn't come to mind, but finally I'm like, oh, lovely. Okay.
Lovely.
And it made sense for what I wanted the
Right.
music to kind of portray. So I'm like, oh, that works. I want to
Yeah.
be lovely. That's cool.
And it works because there's 3 of us. So
True.
Yeah, it
True.
does. It really
The
does.
slightly, the highly, and the lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's all right. I'll be slightly.
You're slightly Clint, and you're slightly in this band, and you're
There you
slightly a
go.
musician.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's cool. So I think it's really cool that y'all have the brother sister vibe. Because I have 3 sisters, and I wish that one of them would have gone into the music world with me, that I could play shows with them. But it's okay. I'm the only one, but it's all right. It's all good.
Right
But,
now it's good because we do so well together, but when we were younger, and it worked out well, but it was still like, he was the guitar player, he's the
Right.
well-established musician, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to catch up. I'm not going to play
Well-established.
guitar. I'm not going to do what you do.
Stop it. Yeah. So many
Now it's like, I love you. Let's be in a band together.
True. So true. So who's the main songwriter? Do you guys do y'all both write together, or does one write and the other come up with the melody? And
Pretty much.
how does that process work?
She wrote most of her own songs, so
Okay.
I jumped on board and just added my own little special
Yeah.
touch to them.
And then he brought in some stuff that he wrote, and I think from here on out we will write together,
Yeah.
or if we write separately, because course, everyone still kind of writes on their
Yeah.
own, but probably just
True. Yeah.
work
that's
together.
Sometimes it's not always easy to write as
Yeah.
a band.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
But we all seem to have a bunch of stuff started, and we're like, maybe one day we should just sit down and like see if
Finish
maybe
it,
my
yeah.
music fits your lyrics,
Yeah.
your lyrics,
Yeah.
Maybe your
That's so
poems
true,
can be
yeah.
turned into a song.
Yeah, maybe your poems will fit my music.
That's true. Yeah. So Tara, what about you? Have you always done music
I mean,
before you met these two
I've
or
seen
got involved?
forever. Like when I was younger, I sang country music.
Oh, wow.
On
Okay.
stage.
Cool.
Blah blah blah. Like at the Crumb Fun Days,
Yeah.
singer celebration.
Remember those days?
I did go to Johnny High. I auditioned and I like made the cut, but that was
Oh,
in
cool.
like 6th grade maybe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So,
That's cool.
but he just posted on Facebook and I was like, why not?
Yeah. That's cool how y'all just kind of fit together.
Yeah.
And so do you all come from similar backgrounds of like styles of music that you listen to? Like, would you say your inspiration for music is kind of similar? Like, do you all listen to the same kind of music, or is it always like, oh, hey, you got to check out this song. It's really good. Listen to it. Or I'm all about rap and I'm all about instrumental. And
I think in a way,
whatnot.
maybe a little bit, yeah. Because I guess it was a lot easier to mesh,
Mhm.
coming into this. But I'm sure we all listened a little bit of stuff that each other
Yeah,
doesn't like.
Yeah.
we all have different tastes, and it's kind of nice to, because we also do a lot of covers. Like
Okay.
we're looking to get into the wedding band realm, and
That's cool.
so we do covers all the time, love songs, stuff like that, and we all throw stuff in, and it's nice because we're not all throwing the same genre. So
Right.
it's like,
Mhm.
oh, we're gonna try everything. We're
Yeah.
gonna be
Expand a
versatile
little
and
bit,
expand
yeah.
a little bit. So it's
That's
cool. It's really
Yeah.
cool and fun.
I think that's cool to have different, like, not necessarily backgrounds, but like just the kind of music you listen to, because then you kind of melt that together, and then that's how you create your own sound as
Yeah.
a band, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah,
And I was listening to some of y'all's recordings. So they're coming out with an album or an EP.
Probably an EP.
Probably an
EP,
EP
cool.
first, yeah.
Do y'all have a title for it yet?
No.
No, it's
No.
so it's still in the works. They're still recording it, but I was lucky enough to hear some of the tracks that they had started recording, and I can kind of see where your genre of music is forming into, and I think it's going to be really cool to see the final
Yeah.
product of that.
I
So
know.
y'all should look out for that
Yeah,
EP coming.
absolutely. Yeah, that's our
Cool.
goal.
So I had y'all send me a list of some of the songs that you wanted to play.
Okay.
So I was listening to Let You Go, and I kind of got the vibe of it's like you're wanting to break up with somebody, but you just kind of like just can't let them go because they mean so much to you.
Yeah.
Do you want to elaborate on that a little bit? Like who's
That's my song.
your song? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny because when you hear that song, you think like boyfriend girlfriend breakup, but it's
Yeah.
actually friends. I wrote
Oh,
that
wow.
about my best friend. We've been friends for like 26 years,
Mhm.
but we have the kind of relationship where we're straight with each other. Like if
Right.
we're making each other mad, we let each other know. So after a certain amount of time together, we're like, we should part ways. And we were
It's just
down
not
in
working.
Austin, and I was like, I'm writing a song this weekend, and me and her ended up getting a fight down there, and
Oh,
so the
no.
drive home was not very pleasant.
Yeah.
And I was like humming
the
in my
worst.
head, and that's when the first line of the song, which is like, if I could walk a mile in your shoes, I'd probably do it better than you, because we were like, it was that kind of fight. Like,
Oh.
I'm better than you.
Like
You're-
catty, just
Yeah.
like.
And so I'm like, okay, but I can't let you go because I love you. You're my best friend,
Aw.
and we're like sisters. So it was
Yeah.
interesting, and it kind of flowed from that into what it is now.
Oh,
So
cool.
in like interesting in any scenario, it's more like anytime you're in a situation, friends, boyfriend, coworker, where you just don't like want to be around them at the moment,
Yeah,
but at
you're
the
just
same
kinda
time,
like, I love you, but just get out of my face.
yeah,
right
just
now.
leave me alone for a
Yeah.
little bit. Let me breathe.
Oh,
So that's
totally.
where that pretty much came from.
Okay.
Let's call it
Yeah.
the timeout song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, did you have any input with like the lyric writing or? any
No,
of
I just
kinda
came in with
playing on it?
harmonies, and I kind of took her the rhythm of the song and just amped it up a
Mhm.
lot more. That's
Cool.
kind of what I
Yeah.
do. So
Yeah.
All right. Well, do y'all want to play it for us?
Sure.
we'll
Yeah,
play
it's
it.
kind of why I have y'all in here right now. So
I
Yeah.
think we could do that.
I think we could try that out. So all right. So if you want to play a little bit, and I'll get a better level. Okay. So this is Let You Go, and you heard it first right here on DentonRadio.com.
Mile in your shoes, I'd probably do it better than you. But for now, let's call a truce. No more fighting till the morning. We lost ourselves in the shadow of the lonely. And time again, we seem to let that dark cloud in. Running around, here we go. When will it stop? We don't know. I can't let this go. Oh, I can't let you go. Sometimes breaking up is the best thing to do, but I'm here standing next to you. You know what we've done? We've done our best. Can we just lay this to rest? Tonight can we get lost? Forget and move on. Running around, here we go. When will it stop? We don't know. I can't let this go. Oh, I can't let you go. Let you go. And I'm done fighting with you. And I'm done crying over you. And I'm done fighting with you. And I'm done crying over you. And I'm done fighting with you. And I'm done crying over you. Oh, I'm done fighting with you. Oh, but I'm not done with you. Running around, here we go. When will it stop? We don't know. I can't let this go. Oh, I can't let this go. Can I let you go? Let you Why can I let you go?
All right, that was awesome. Sounds like something you'd hear on the radio. Just kind of like you just jam in. You just heard like a good song, and then you're like, oh man, I love this song. What is it? And you got to go look it up. That's what I was
Thank you.
Nice,
feeling
thank
on
you.
that. So I wanted to ask, and then I'll get you on your next song, so we can have y'all play before the break. But do y'all plan on having a full band with like drums and bass and everything? or
Yes,
is this gonna be an
absolutely.
acoustic thing?
We
Okay.
are in audition mode. So if
Okay.
anybody that wants to play drums
Absolutely.
and
Shout out to
guitar
musicians in
and
Denton.
yeah, we're accepting auditions for anything. We want keyboards,
Guitarist.
saxophone, trombone.
drums.
Literally, we want to be a wedding band.
A huge wedding band.
Huge wedding
Gargantuan
band.
band.
But I mean, we'll still do our originals and play
Right.
shows and stuff. But we really want to dive into the lovey-dovey,
Yeah.
the
Capitalize.
stuff.
Capitalize
Yeah.
on love.
love, man.
Make it happen.
Love is all you need, right?
Love is all you need.
Love is all.
That's awesome. So there's your PSA for Slightly Highly Lovely is looking for some drummers and bassists and,
Yeah,
and more
man.
musicians to join their band. So cool. So the other song that I was listening to was I've Got You, and what I got from that is kind of being there for somebody or just kind of like looking out for somebody.
Yeah.
So what was that a little bit about?
Yes, that was the typical love song
Oh yeah,
that you
okay.
write,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, that at the time the person I was dating was going through a lot of stuff, and it was just one of those moments where I was like, I want to write you a song that makes you feel good. And you know, it's the beginning phase, so it's all puppy love and cute and sappy.
We call that the honeymoon phase.
Yeah, pretty much. But it was my way of kind of being, I got you. Like, I don't know.
I got you.
And
I got you.
I like you. And I got you. So don't worry about it.
And it actually was interesting because that song took maybe 2 hours to write, which for me, I can write pretty decently fast, but that was crazy fast. Like, I'm going to do this now. I sat at the piano, I wrote it, and I'm like, all right, I'm done, I'm good, I got this. And
isn't that crazy, though?
it wasn't supposed to be one that I played, though. Like, honestly, like, it's like, here, I wrote this for you, and I'm going to record it and give it to you, but no one else is ever probably going to ever hear it. And it's like one of our favorites.
Until now.
Right? That's something I always run into. I'm like, oh, this song means so much to me, and I wrote this for this person, and then you're like, but it's so good, I want to share it with everybody. And then you end up doing it, but it's cool because that one person that it's about knows it's about them, and so they feel all the more special that they're like, nobody knows this is about me, but it's about me. While they're watching you play it.
Right. Oh, yeah. It is kind of cool when you can look out at someone and they know that you're singing to them. I mean, they actually know those lyrics are about you, because it's like that bond, that moment. You're like, got you.
It like kind of connects you, and you're just like, yeah, you get me, I get you. Okay, you understand. All right, cool. Yeah, exactly. That's why I call the show Microphone Diaries, because it's your chance to kind of share your diary with the world, and that's kind of like. It's like each song is like a journal entry, so it's like, I did this today, and I like so and so, but so and so doesn't know I exist, and and I found $20 on the street, and like that gets turned into a song, and you're like, okay, cool.
It sounds like
it's
a
like a
great
little
song.
story in its own, right?
I want to write that song.
True, do it, and then I'll have you on again, and you
All
can
right, cool.
play it for us.
You remember when you said this? Look,
Right.
I wrote this.
It happened.
Does that sound familiar?
That'd be awesome.
That's also what's cool about songwriting is like somebody just in passing could say something like the slightly highly where it kind of clicks with you and you're like, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden just your brain explodes and you're just writing about whatever that thing was, and you're just pulling from everything, and little do you know you have a awesome song that you're playing and everybody loves it, and you're just like, where did this come from?
Right, no.
Inspiration comes from all around, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Absolutely.
So do y'all want to play I've Got You?
Yeah,
And then we'll take a little break after that.
Sure
Cool.
thing.
So this is I've Got You, and you heard it first right here on DentonRadio.com.
I stood back and looked in your eyes. I can see you're hiding so much inside. I'd take your pain away if I could. You have so much life to live, and if you let me, I have so much to give. Hard to pick you up whenever you fall yourself. You don't have to be afraid anymore, 'cause I've got you, and I'll never let go. If you ask for the world, I'll give you it all. And if you need to pick me up, I'll always be there to lift you up. Yes, I will. I see beauty in your eyes. Let me hold you while you cry. I can show you how much you're worth. Yes, I will. We can take our time. We don't have to hurry. But with me, you'll never have to worry. I will never let you down. No, I won't. You don't have to be afraid anymore. 'Cause I've got you. And I'll never let go. If you ask for the world, I'll give you it all. And if you need to pick me up, I'll always be there to lift you up. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. All the time I spent with you, it's the only thing I wanna do. All the time I spent with you, I know you feel it too. All the time I spent with you, but how we got and I've got you, and I'll never let go. If you ask for the world, I'll give you it all. And if you need to pick me up, I'll always be there to lift you up. Yes, I would, and I've got you, and I'll never let go. If you ask for the world, I'll give you it all. And if you need to pick me up, I'll always be there to lift you up. Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Yeah. I always want to clap, and then I'm like, all you hear is like my one hand. But they're clapping for you
go,
out there in the lobby.
I know.
I'm always impressed with the songs I hear from y'all because you're just like listening to it and you're just like, oh yeah, I like that line. Oh yeah, oh I like that melody. Okay, yeah, I'm digging this. I'm digging this.
Right
Very
on.
Cool. Well, we're gonna take a little break. I'm here with Slightly Highly Lovely, and we
Whoop,
will be
whoop.
back in a little bit with some more tunes and some more interviews. So stick around.
It
colorful pictures. Her skin tells stories of a life, like she's a traveler, a new kind of troubadour. Can't stay settled more than a year, and she's so strange, makes me question my ways, but her smile makes souls turn wild. She's a fire that can't be tamed. And her hair changes every other day. One day it's golden, I blink it's brown. And she's a fighter of her views and her friends, not afraid of the extra rounds. And she's so strange, makes me question my way.
All right, we're back. And welcome to Microphone Diaries. Welcome back to Microphone Diaries. I'm here with Slightly Highly Lovely. Do y'all want to introduce your names?
Sure. I'm Clint. What's going on, guys?
I'm Tara.
And I'm Rachel.
All right, and I'm Ellie. I'm the host. Just so you know. But this show's
you didn't.
this show is brought to you by TWU. Yeah, you can check out TWU at www.texaswomen's.com. And yeah, so let's talk a little bit more about. I wanted to talk a little bit about. I just blanked on what I was going to talk about.
Oh, man.
Well, let's talk about social media. So, where can the lovely people of the internet find y'all and follow you?
Right now, just Facebook.
Okay,
So, Slightly Highly Lovely Facebook.
cool. All right, easy enough.
Yeah.
And where do y'all have any places you're playing next?
We played Audacity December 8th. We were
Cool.
the featured artist.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, we play from 8:15 to 8:45.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Awesome. Y'all should go check them out at Audacity Brew House. Good place. Got they do an open mic Thursday nights.
Mm-hmm.
And I've have had y'all out here at the open mic here on Tuesdays. So
Yeah.
we'll have to get y'all out there again.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
So I did want to ask, so how do practices go for y'all? Do you just kind of like you come to practice and you're like, I have a new song, let's learn it? Or is it kind of like, I have this song, do you guys want to help me work on it? It's not done yet. How does that process work?
Well, kind of how it's been so far is that we would record it on our phones and then we
Oh,
would
cool.
send it to each other to work on it.
Yeah.
And then, like, especially with her, like, I would just send her recordings
Right.
and she'd just figure out her own parts.
Oh, wow. That's
Like,
cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I had
Cool.
guidelines, but
Yeah,
most
just
of the
kind of
time
like,
she,
we like this, do something with it kind of in this range or
Yeah.
something
Exactly.
like that. Oh, cool. That's awesome.
It was really funny. Our first band practice with her.
I was like,
She
they're
at-
gonna kill me. They're just gonna kick me out right now.
It was really funny because she's like, "Do you guys have any idea of what you want from us?" And we're like, "We're just throwing things
we
out
want
at this
you
point."
to sing.
Yeah,
That's pretty much what I got. I
We're
was
like taking our like what we would do. Like we're like, okay, you
Yeah.
could do this, and we're singing these harmonies, and she's looking at us like, we're like, oh, we are wearing her out.
just
we
going,
we
going,
just,
going. She's
and
like,
so
"Ah,"
she just throws out these harmonies on her own. Like, okay, just do what you want, and then
Oh,
she
cool.
did it, and we're just like, don't ask us what we want. From now on, you just do what you do.
That's awesome, though. That's good chemistry that y'all are just kind of like, okay, I know what you want here.
Right.
Like, I got this. Like, it's all good.
Exactly. We haven't really discussed harmonies. In fact, every time, because we literally are working on so many songs, and new songs all the time,
Yeah.
and we really just sing, and then one person goes one way and the other person the other two.
Pretty much
Like
how it
we
works.
just
We just layered on
yeah,
it till it
it's
sounds good.
never like who's taking the high, who's taking the low. It's like you sing, and if you take high, I'm taking low, and then if
Yeah.
you
That's
know,
cool, though.
yeah.
That's
We'll
good
figure
for
it out
live,
along
too.
the
If you
way.
forget, then you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to sing this.
Just sing
Yeah,
this.
pretty much.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, exactly. It's awesome.
So what got y'all into songwriting? Like, what was it that is it something that you just kind of started doing? Or
Teenage angst.
Teenage angst, you're just like, homework, I'm going to write this in a song.
That's pretty much how it worked for me anyway.
Right. No. I think for me it was when I was very young and I was going to church. They had these fine arts competitions, and one of the categories was like songwriting.
Oh, cool.
And back when I was going to church, I was more like about the music. I just wanted to like,
Yeah.
but in a kind of a selfish way. Like, I want you to see me play. Like, I want to be on stage, and I want you
I
to.
just want. I love you, Jesus, but I want to
me a
sing.
star.
Make me a star.
So I was like, I'm going to
Sister
do
Act or
this,
something.
and it's going to be awesome. People are going to know I can play and write and sing. And then I was like, oh, I kind of like this. And then I was
Yeah.
like, I'm going to try really writing. And
Oh, cool. Well, I mean, everybody has their start somewhere, so that's
yeah,
cool. that
exactly.
You're just kind of like, I want to perform. I want to do this, and
kinda
I want to
wanna do
write my
this.
own music. 'Cause
Right.
For me, it just kind of like, it just kind of started. I would just kind of like write stuff down, and then just kind of like, if you heard recordings I did from years ago, you'd be like, what were you thinking? Like, these songs are good, but no. You're
Right.
like, we'll take
Oh,
these over here.
Should spend time listening to the stuff we record on our phones.
Oh, yeah. That would be interesting to hear. So, how did you create the song Perfect Bliss? How did that song come about?
That's actually my doing.
Okay. Awesome.
That was pretty much my breakout song back into the world of writing music again. Because
Yeah.
I literally hit a 10-year writer's block, and I couldn't write good songs for the life of me. I could play guitar, but I couldn't write a song.
Yeah.
And I went through a really big life change, and then I met somebody who actually like made my life like feel awesome again.
Oh, wow.
And then that song just started coming out, and bam, inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's what does it. Just like you go through a lull, and then you're just kind of like, should I even bother writing anything? And then
that's
next thing you
exactly
know,
how
it's
it
like
was.
bam, and you're just writing 6 songs in like a week, and you're like, okay,
And
got
like,
it back. Cool.
You know, like I had like depression and stuff,
Yeah.
and like even that wasn't enough to write songs.
Yeah.
Like, who wants to hear
You're
those
just like, I'm
songs?
too depressed to
Right.
write. So no, yeah.
Yeah, so like that was an easy song to write. I mean, it just pretty much
Kinda came
aspects
to
of
you.
our relationship like came into the song, and I was like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that in there.
This is cute and cheesy.
Yeah.
Like, I like this. This is cool. But sometimes that makes the best songs. so
Yeah,
it's-
and that's what we're
great.
going for is complete cheese. You
Yeah.
know,
All right. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
the cornier the better,
Absolutely.
the prettier the
True.
better.
True. All right. So y'all want to play it for us?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is Perfect Bliss.
If you left me out in the rain, would it wash away a thing? If I said sweet things to you, would it change what you do? It can, it won't, you're too far gone. In love and life, this can't be wrong. If I lied awake at night, I dream of only your side. Try to wrap my head around how you picked me off the ground. Now we're together damn near every single day, and you take my breath away. A beautiful perfection pulls in my heartstrings, and it makes me wanna sing. If I told you one of these days I would steal your heart away, and I would keep it next to mine, keep it till the end of time. We're moving so fast, further every day, and you still take my breath away. I'm hoping years from now we'll both feel the same things, and it makes me wanna sing over and over each day through. Over and over I'm with you. There's never been a time where you didn't let me feel it too. Happiness inside our soul, universe will let us know. Living a life just like this, a beautiful eternal bliss. Listen to the music ring, listen to the song we sing. We may never know how love is supposed to go, but baby, if this is it, then let's seal it with a kiss. Life's too short to care, so let's play truth or dare. Truth is I love you, and I dare you to love me too. Love you. I never wanna miss the perfectness inside your kiss.
All right. I can totally hear that in a movie or something. Just kind of like I was reading on your Facebook about you on your music page that you guys like writing love songs.
Yeah, it's
So
pretty much
I
our
could totally
guilty
see that in
pleasure.
like a rom-com or something, just like a cute
Everybody's
movie.
guilty
Yeah.
So true.
Absolutely.
You want to explain a little bit about "Love You So Good"?
That's all her.
Love you so good.
Love you
Love you
so
so
good.
good.
So one thing I like to do is not write songs about myself and write songs about random people. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I love going to coffee shops. You know, I'll go ahead and get the music recorded so I'm hearing it, and I'll just
Oh, I do that
awkwardly
too. Yeah.
watch people. And, like, especially like at coffee shops, you see people on first dates, and if you're close enough, you hear them, and so it's interesting. And I was at Jupiter House, and I was actually not songwriting then. I was doing some homework and stuff, and I was like, okay, I could hear these people on their first date, and they were so cute. And then he had left, and then her friend came a little bit later, and she was like, yeah, like we're in like the friend zone kind of, like he doesn't love, or I really like him, and he's like, I feel like he likes me back, and he's asking me, and she was just going into that saying like, I don't know how to tell him, but and the friend was like, I'm pretty sure, you know, he has feelings for you too, and it was just very interesting, and I was like, yeah, I know, I've been there actually.
It's like I'm watching a mini movie take place, and you're like eating popcorn.
I know, I'm like, I
Does
bet
he
people
love
think
her?
I'm weird. I want to know, like. I didn't know who it was. I wanted to say like, hey, I'm probably gonna write a song about you. Can I like get in contact with you in a couple of days and see if I should have done that.
Oh, I thought you said you did do
No,
that. I was
thinking
like,
about
what?
I should have, and because I do, like a lot of my songs come from random people that I'm just kind of watching.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Love You So Good came out of that.
Okay.
Songwriting creeps.
Yeah, pretty much. I
Slightly
always
creepy.
There you go.
Oh, we're gonna have so.
Yeah, we're gonna have like a million T-shirts that's like slightly highly, and then like a line that like insert word
Insert
here.
Word here.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
I could be your merchandise person.
There you go.
Help y'all with that. Well, that's cool. So it's kind of like you wrote a song. Is it like you created a story about these people, or you just kind of like went off of the actual scenario?
No, yeah, like I created the story. Like I knew a little bit, and then I was like, okay, so because I really love romance novels and reading, and my mind went to the way that was, and I'd be like, I'm gonna write it out like a full story. Like she wants to tell him, he obviously likes her, but it's like kind of going around asking her to tell him, and then and the way I had written it, I wanted it to be like the girl starts singing, and then the guy comes in later.
I'm the guy.
I guess it could be anything. It could be
I
anything.
mean, I feel for you
Guy,
because
girl.
when your voice is so low, you have to pick your parts.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I had written it for that, to where it was basically like, you just tell me, but at the same time, it's also like, I want to tell you that I'd be the best person you ever dated. So that was where I just kind of made up a story in my head and wrote it down, and
Awesome.
that's where that came from.
Oh, cool. Well, do you want to sing that story to us?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, this is
I hope the couple is still happily together.
Love You So Good. Watch them be walking by,
couple.
and they're like,
I don't know you, but good luck.
It sounds familiar.
All right.
You called me on the telephone last night. Said I've been missing you, you're doing alright. And why you been avoiding me all the time? Did I do something wrong? Can I make this right? And I don't know if I should tell you how I feel. And I don't know, but I know this is so real. I tried to keep my feelings inside, and the more I lie, the more you cry, You asked me to tell you what's on my mind. I wish I could tell you what's on my mind. And I don't know if I should tell you how I feel. And I don't know, but I know this is so real. I wanna tell you that I love you. Won't you let me love you more than anyone ever could? I can love you so good. Called you on the telephone last night. Said I've been missing you, doing alright. And why are you avoiding me all the time? Did I do something wrong? Can I make this right? Can I make this right? Can I make this right? Won't you let me make this right? And I don't know if I should tell you how I feel. And I don't know, but I know this is so real. I wanna tell you that I love you. Won't you let me love you more than anyone ever could? I can love you so good. Oh, I wanna tell you that I love you. Won't you let me love you more than anyone ever could? I can love you so good. More than anyone ever could. I can love you so good. More than anyone ever could. I can love you so good.
Yeah, all right. This is Slightly Highly Lovely, and you heard them first on dentonradio.com. Thanks so much for coming and being on my show.
Thank you for having us.
And look out for their EP. They're still in recording mode right now, but it'll be out soon. And it's definitely something you want to check out and go see them at Audacity on, I almost said
December
August, and on December 8th. And go check them out. They're awesome.
Yeah.
You heard them here, and you should go hear them live. So, yeah. Well,
Can I
cool.
do a shout out?
Yeah, for sure. Go.
Yo, Poncho, it's for you, buddy.
I'm going to give a shout out also to Jason Champion because he's recording.
He
y'all's
is.
Jason,
album.
thank you.
So, yeah, he'll like that.
Oh, yes.
Well, cool. Well, thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.